Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. I know I've been a little MIA for a while, especially on video, but I wanted to just hop on and share a little bit about what's been going on with me, and mainly want to focus on meditation and my journey with meditation. I had written about this in my journal a while ago, and I'm just now getting around to sharing it on video. So anyone who has been practicing meditation or thinking about practicing, I hope this is helpful. Or if you have any tips or anything that you want to share, let me know. So back in May, I finished this 100 days of meditation, consecutively meditating for 100 days. And it was crazy. At first, I really wasn't trying to, do any challenge or anything like that. It just kind of started off, I had an app, and the app tracks how many days you've been meditating. And, just kind of snowballed from there. As I saw my progress get better, I just kept going and thought, I'm very close to 100. Let's see if we can get there. So, so I first started off by meditating using guided meditations and listening to teachers and learning what resonates with me, what doesn't, doing 5 to 7 minutes because at first I was like, I don't know if I can sit still for longer than maybe 5 to 7 minutes. It's a lot. And over time, I was getting better. And then I could eventually do self-guided meditations, which was weird. I never thought I would get to that point. So I was able to kind of use what I've learned in those other guided meditations to do my own meditations and go at my own pace. And so I would either, focus on a certain area of the body or focus on my breath, do a body scan, or meditate on a question, or on an affirmation or a mantra. And it was very it was new, it was different, but it was a challenge in general. And I think anyone who first starts out meditating, it's so challenging and it's so easy just to feel frustrated and want to give up. But it's a really nice practice to help me find some sort of stillness when needed, and definitely during these quarantine times for sure. Finding that time and getting comfortable just being in your body is key. So there are just a few things that I learned, and I thought I would kind of share them with you. And whoever, if you've learned these too, let me know. It'd be kind of nice to kind of connect on that level. But first, I learned, just to give myself a little bit more grace and be kinder to myself when it comes to meditating and incorporating meditation into my daily life. I know a lot of people, and myself included, we get so frustrated when, especially in the beginning, when you're first learning to meditate or doing any sort of meditation practice. You're like, I have so many thoughts. I can't sit still. This is crazy. I'm not gonna make it. This is not a thing that I can do. But some of the teachers that were in those guided meditations would always say, it's okay, to have thoughts. You're supposed to have thoughts. You're human, you're here, you're supposed to have thoughts. It's fine. So that made it easier for me to accept that, okay, my thoughts aren't, there's nothing wrong with me for having thoughts, it's gonna happen. But learning to try and not really attach to those thoughts or get, caught up in a train of thoughts and end up from what am I gonna eat for breakfast until oh, I wonder what, my family's doing this weekend, all those things. So learning to maybe I have that thought and then just being oh, this is a thought. Let's try and let it go. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I have good days and bad days with meditation, but it is what it is. I'm still working on that. The second thing, and I think it was a bigger thing that I've been really working on, is, listening to myself and, listening to what my body, my spirit, my emotions, what are they trying to tell me, or what do I need in this moment? Because that friction that I may feel on the days that I don't feel like meditating or have a scatterbrained, or I may feel some sort of discomfort around maybe a thought that came up or something. or that guided meditation is making me feel a certain way. Like, so what is it? Why do I feel this discomfort? And what is it that I need in this moment? I need to do, or I need to work on, after this practice is over. So that is something that I'm still trying to work on, is kind of listening to myself and listening to what I need to do, in order to, kind of be a better version of myself, or just be comfortable with who I am. And then I guess the last thing that I want to share is that I mentioned letting go earlier, and that is really hard too. And what brought that up was there was a specific meditation I was listening to, and it was mostly around focusing on each of the senses. And I focused on, so we got to sound, and they were like, focus on the sound that you hear kind of close to you. And then hear the sound, but don't attach to it, don't attach to it, kind of let it go. And I was like, I don't understand how to let this go, or how to, I guess, let things go. Still working on letting things go, I guess. But that was really new and different. So especially sounds, once you hear it, it's really hard to unhear it or not totally zone in on it. So letting go is really hard. And even thoughts and stuff, letting go of thoughts, or letting go of my attachment to maybe certain affirmations or ways of thinking or outcomes of what I want or what I'm hoping to get out of this meditation. So yeah, that is still very tricky. I don't know if anyone has any more insight to lend into the letting go aspect. I would love to hear it, because it's very hard for me. But yeah, those are the top 3 things that, that I've learned and kind of gained through this meditation journey. Since then, I haven't done a consecutive, maybe run like that, but it's still part of my morning practice, especially during the weekdays. It makes me feel, really helps me calm down the chatter, kind of get a little bit focused on my day and feel at ease in the morning, so I can kind of move through the day a little bit better. Be a little bit more focused on what I need to do. So I really enjoy meditating, hoping to continue to do it, trying to be more disciplined in it. If you are meditating right now, if you're experienced or practicing or on and off or wanting to practice, let me know if this helped you, or let me know if you have any tips or anything, to help me during this meditation journey. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will catch you guys next time. All right, bye.